Hola, buenos días. Me llamo Stephen French. Hi everybody, my name is Stephen French, and in this particular video I'm going to tell you how to decline the verb vivir, which means to live, in the present tense in Spanish. Now, verbs can seem to be a little bit of a challenge, especially for English speakers, but I'm going to break it down hopefully in simple chunks to make everything that I'm saying in this video make sense. And it'll be about 7.5 minutes, and get the full value out of it, I suggest that you stick around right the way through to the end. Let's get going. First thing I need to do is vivir is the infinitive, and I need to knock off the IR to get what we call the stem. Now, I'm now going to write the stem 6 times. So VI, 3 times there, and I put a line across here because they are the singular parts of the verb with the stems. And now what I'm putting in the here is the plural. So here I've got 6 stems, and now the next job to actually decline the verb is to add the endings. Now here are the endings, and I'm just going to put them up quite quickly. I'm going to put an E, ES, and an E, and an IMOS, and I accent S, and an EN. So firstly, before we go through this and see what it actually means in English, let's do a little bit of pronunciation first. So I'm going to do the first 3 here, and all I want you to do is to repeat them after me. Vivo, Vives, Vive. Good. I like that. Vivo, Vives, Vive. Now there's a couple of things really going on here. We've got different endings, and the V in Spanish is a little bit different from English, but I don't want to get sidetracked onto that. Just looking at these endings. So vivo means I vivo en Inglaterra. I live in England. Why don't you repeat it? Vivo. Fantastic. Out of everything we're going to do in this video, I think that vivo is the most important part. So we've got vivo, vive, vives means you live, and that is the 2 informal form of the verb. So tu vives or vives means you live, and vive means he or she lives, or you, and this is what we call the usted form, that's the polite form, lives. So vivo, vives, vive means I live, you live, he, she, or you live. Okay, just run through that again, repeat it after me if you will. Vivo, vives, vive. Fantastic. Now we'll go through the plural. Vivimos means we live. Vivís means you live, and that's what we call the vosotros form. And Viven means they live or you live, and that is, pardon me for handwriting here, so it's ustedes. So that ustedes is the plural of this one here. So vivimos, vivís, viven. Let's concentrate a little bit on the plural form then. So it's vivimos, vivís, viven. Fantastic. Vivimos, vivís, viven. Why don't you say them after me? Vivimos, vivís, Viven. Fantastic. So let's run all of those through together. I'm going to say the first three of the singular, you repeat them after me, then the three in the plural, and then you repeat them after me. So here we go. Vivo, vives, vive. Estupendo. Vivimos, vivís, viven. Fantastic. So that is the verb vivir, to live, in the present tense in Spanish, in its respective forms in the singular and in the plural. Now, if you found that useful, why don't you consider subscribing to the channel, because there'll be lots and lots more of videos of this sort in the not too distant future. So that's vivir in the present tense in Spanish, and my name is Stephen French. Hasta pronto, amigos míos. To be of any use at all, why don't you consider subscribing to the channel? Hasta pronto, amigos míos.